Welcome back to the RAMCAST, where we spend minutes looking into the wrong camera and not talking loud enough for the microphones to hear us or anyone else.
Well, we have an exciting show lined up today, but here's some announcements to start us off. To begin, the Mount Vernon Film Club is hosting a movie night on Tuesday, September 24th from 4:30 to 8:30. The cost is $4 per person. You must have a permission slip to attend. You can get a permission slip from Mr. Edwards in B101 or Mr. Mays in A209. Snacks will be available for purchase. You may bring your own as well.
Lifesavers applications are available now. Lifesavers exist to help prevent suicide and provide support for students in crisis. Our training report this year will be November 15th through 17th. For more applications or more information, see Mrs. Edwards B202. 102. Applications are due September 27th on Friday.
Want to earn a gift card to your favorite restaurant and a custom music t-shirt?
100%.
Exactly.
Taylor.
Anyway, the MBTHS Music Boosters is holding a t-shirt design contest. To enter, please email Mrs. Holden or stop by her room in G106 for design information and requirements. Designs are due by September 30th, and winners will be announced by October 11th.
Interested in joining a fun and impactful organization?
Nope.
Come talk about it with us.
Oh, that's a real knee slapper, Chase.
Yeah, I got that one.
That's a good
FCCLA is hosting a new member gathering on September 26th, immediately after school in Mrs. Heaton's room, C115. Join us for a chance to learn about more FCCLA, meet new friends, and enjoy some delicious tacos. This is the perfect chance to see what FCCLA is all about.
You know, I actually think that's on a Thursday, so it's not Taco Tuesday.
Taco Thursday.
I don't care.
Actually.
I actually like tacos any day of the week. There's only one thing I like more. No.
I'd really.
You're not.
I'm not like that. I'm not like that. You
I
know?
like spaghetti. Hey guys, look.
I am, but I'm not.
Alright, so this is a little segment of the show where both me and Callie are going to be talking about karate. Now, it's definitely a little diverse compared to our announcements and, stuff of that like. But I just figured we could do something different for a change. And, well, Taekwondo has always been my strong suit, but today I'm placing my differences aside to acknowledge karate. Here to tell us a little bit about it, since I'm not exactly a karate expert, is our very own Callie.
So, hi.
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 That's good. That's really good. So, could you tell us a little bit about it?
So, the style I do is called Shotokan, and basically it's from like Okinawa.
Okinawa.
Yeah.
So that would be.
It's kind of near Japanish.
Yes, that is actually in Japan. It branches off of one of the many prefectures in that Eastern Asian country. Is that it? Is that all? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to dive into some questions here, starting off with how useful is karate in reality?
Ooh. Well, I think karate is actually pretty useful because you can use it to defend yourself.
Here, I have a question.
Uh-oh.
On a scale of like 1 to 10, how efficient do you think someone could be with that skill set? Like if, say they were to get into some, what's the word for it? Some altercation with someone. On a scale of 1 to 10, how effective would karate be against them?
Well, if you know how to do it right, it'd probably be like a 9.
A 9. And what exactly does karate consist of?
It's like a bunch of like punches and kicks and locks.
And what is an example of like a movement? Could you just like show me a little bit?
Well, one
I'm putting you on the spot right now.
one move that we do is called an upper block, and it's basically where like someone's punching at your face, you put your arm up to block it.
We actually do that in Taekwondo as well. We call it a rising block, but similar thing. Not to nerd out or anything. Actually consists of blocking with the forearm. Forearm. So therefore, it's a little more effective. But how does karate exactly compare to other martial arts? And is it efficient if you're small too? I guess I should throw that in.
It is very efficient if you're small because let's say like a big guy came, you can easily defend yourself. Honestly, I'm not sure how karate compares to other martial arts.
So can I like throw my 2 cents in here for a
Sure.
second? I just wanted to take a second to compare the two that we both do. So starting off with karate, are there any like tournaments that consist of like fighting, stuff like that?
Yeah, there's a lot of tournaments in
A lot
it.
of it. So we find even ground there. And the thing about tournaments when it comes to Taekwondo is that they they consist of, right, see, I was right. I second guessed myself. They consist of very swift kicks and punches, stuff like that. And so one of the most popular kicks that we have in the martial art is a tornado kick. And I promise you, you get hit in the head with that, you might as well tap out. It hurts so bad. But how does it compare to other martial arts? For one, I strongly believe that it's a little more efficient than karate. Nothing against karate, of course. I just believe that karate is a little more slow-paced, like I said previously, and it's more focused on the hand aspect. Whereas, Taekwondo, it consists of a lot of kicking, which your legs are probably used a little more than your arms in defense. I don't know. I guess it really just depends on how you feel. But I feel like it's a little more efficient, a little bit faster. But how do you learn karate or, Taekwondo?
Well, you just find somewhere that you can learn at. You find a teacher. So, like, for example, I do it at the YMCA. So you could, like, go there. But there's some other places. Like, what's yours?
So I am a student under my sensei, which is Master Hawkins, and he's been doing this for a pretty long time. If I'm not mistaken, he is a 9th degree black belt, and I'm only a 1st degree black belt. So shout out to him if he's watching this. Great guy, and he's really helped me out over the years. So I also wanted to ask another question. How does ranking work in karate? And are there names to forms or katas?
There's a lot of names.
A lot of names? Could you give me
Yeah.
like 5 names for a
Bro.
form? Maybe 3.
Maybe 3.
Just name drop real quick.
Well, the first kata that we do is called Heian Shodan.
Heian Shodan,
And then it goes to Heian Nidan.
Heian Nidan.
And then Heian Sandan.
So, is this like a certain fashion that you're doing the form where the Heian kind of chimes in, or? So, how do I explain this? For Taekwondo, we have Pai and Taegu forms, and those two are separated. They're separate categories, but for instance, there's Pai, Iljong, Ijong, Samjong, Sawjong, Ojong. We've got Yukjong, Chiljong, Paijong, and then it goes into Koryu, Taebek, Kumgong. I flipped those two. And then there's other forms like Shipjin. But those are all under the Paigway forms. And then there's Taegu, and it's just completely different. So back into the belt system here. What is the highest, which I assume is black belt?
Yeah.
So what's second highest?
That would be a brown belt.
A brown belt, and are there certain stripes that you get on this brown belt?
Well, we don't really do stripes, but when
No
you
stripes.
test, there's like 3 different levels of brown you have to do.
Right. Gotcha. So could you order the ranks for me? Like from lowest to highest?
Oh, bro. So, well, you have white belt, and then you have the yellow belt, and then you have orange,
Gotcha.
and then you have blue, green, and purple, and then you have 3 browns, and then you have all the blacks.
And how long does it typically take for you to reach black belt?
Well, I've been doing it for like 5 years, and I'm 1 away from getting my black belt.
1 away. And then actually, that's pretty impressive. Congratulations. I hope you get your black belt soon.
you.
And how does testing work?
Well, normally my teacher tests every 6 months because
Every
we get a
6
lot of new kids coming in,
Right.
and so we want to like give them a chance to test.
Oh, I see. And is it separated by rank? Do upperclassmen test with upperclassmen, or is it all together?
It's pretty much all together. He just like separates what moves you do based on what rank you are.
Got it. So for Taekwondo, our ranking system is very old school. So how we do it is, of course, there's white belt. Then you move up to yellow belt, orange belt, green belt, blue belt, red belt, and then black belt. And that's definitely a lot less than the belts that, well, the art that she's learning anyway consists of. But it took me, let's see, I've been doing Taekwondo for a couple of years now, and it took a lot of work to get a black belt. I'm telling you, it took my blood, sweat, and tears. It was very difficult. There were times where I felt like I just couldn't achieve this or that, and but it's a part of the process of learning. I'm really glad that I pushed forward and got to where I'm at the moment, and I'll actually be testing here soon for my second degree. And how we do ranking, I'm pretty sure it's every 8 months. And how we do testing, it is separated by rank. So I would be working with upperclassmen with red belts and black belts, and then it would just kind of be cut off from there. So basically you would be testing with me since you're a brown belt.
Yeah.
Some type of demonstration. Do you just want to show off like a move or something, or do you even want to do that at all?
Well, we actually tried this before, and let's just say that it did not go well, guys. It did not go well.
Oh, are you talking about the volunteer we got?
Yeah, that volunteer.
Yikes, buddy.
Bro.
I mean, that's just a crash and burn right there.
Wow, what an action-packed show. We hope you enjoyed it. As always, karate chop or tornado kick that and like that subscribe button. Until next time, this is the RAMCAST logging off.
I'm not dead.